Nice hotel, eh? I should be so lucky.
Annalise. Came as quick as I could. Why didn't you call me?
I thought it was nothing.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah,
Annalise?
I'm fine.
That was just a little too close.
What happened again?
Okay? Listen, Aisha, I know you don't want to hear this, but if you decide you want to spend your day off at home, we can sort it, no problem.
What, lose the overtime?
This isn't really about the cash, is it?
Please, Mark.
It's being home alone.
Look, if we're done here. Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. Any news, love? The ward sister job. You did apply for it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I got a letter this morning. I didn't even make an interview.
Oh, you're kidding.
Did I lie to you?
Well, that's ridiculous. Who sent it?
Oh, he had a funny name. Giles, Miles, Davy.
Mr. Jazz.
You win some, you lose some.
There's something else I should know, isn't there?
Like?
Like, where were you this morning?
It's Mum's birthday. I thought we were meeting at the cemetery.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You got other things on your mind?
Chrissy, Mr. Weston still isn't settling.
I'll tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Right?
I'll make it up to you, love.
Dad, it's not about making it up to me. I just need to know that you haven't forgotten her.
No, of course I haven't forgotten her. Let's go out tonight, the two of us. Talk things over like we used to.
Great.
So you were coming out of the gym,
And I felt dizzy.
and?
And the next thing I know, I'm in the back of an ambulance. I'm fine now, Michael, honestly.
Who's looking after you here?
Michael, why don't you tell me how things stand with this new lawyer of ours?
She's informed the trust that we intend to file for constructive dismissal, just like we talked about. Man, I'm glad we got rid of that shyster Harrison.
She's optimistic.
Yeah, 100%, 110%. She says we have a very strong case and that the trust is not going to know what hit him.
I don't know. Maybe it's just best if we...
What? Come on, if we what?
If we drop this counterclaim business. Let the trust settle.
And admit that we're beaten.
Put an end to it.
After everything that we have been through, I'm not going to let them break us like this. You and I have to hold it together. It's just me and you.
Team Spence.
Yeah. Team Spence.
All this morning's obs in?
On your desk.
Good. Anything I should know about?
No, everything's pretty much under control. Mr. Griffin, I'd like to run a few more tests on Molly Preston.
I thought her biopsy results came back negative.
They did, but I'm still not sure. She's complaining of tenderness around the abdomen.
Which means?
I don't know just yet, but I'd like to send her up for an ultrasound.
Is that really necessary?
I think it is. We don't want to run the risk of a pelvic bleed.
You think that's likely?
It's not a risk I'd like to take.
Let's discuss it later. Ideally, I still want that bed freed by the end of the day. And don't forget to check up on Mr. Jarvis.
And you think you can manage an AAU when these cuts are implemented? Because I'd hate for there to be a riot down there. Hurled bandages and whatnot.
Oh, I think we can manage without a couple of bank nurses. However, I am amazed that my Chrissy didn't even get an interview for Ward's sister.
It's never an easy decision.
Well, she's got to be far and away the best candidate for the job.
That is maybe, Mark, in your opinion.
But not in yours.
Well, there's no doubting Nurse Williams' competence.
Then what was the problem?
There wasn't a problem.
Miles?
Are we done here?
This wouldn't be anything to do with Chrissy being too expensive, would it?
What a suggestion.
Then why?
Not that it's any of your business, but there is another applicant we're considering.
So it's a done deal, is it?
No, it wasn't a done deal.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Don't get huffy, Mark. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that at all.
Then what is it like? Your applicant comes with a more attractive price tag? And there we have it. It's all Chrissy means to you, isn't it? accosting.
I mean, I take it you have heard of the credit crunch?
Do you know what amazes me, Miles? That a measly little penny pincher like you should ever come to be called Mr. Jazz.
Because my name's Miles Davis. And nobody calls me Mr. Jazz. Thank you, Mark.
Not outside the casino, they don't. We've all got our secrets. But I shouldn't think you'd want it to get about that the fearless protector of public funds that is Miles Davis owes certain, shall we say, questionable parties a small fortune.
Are you threatening me?
My daughter saved this hospital a considerable amount of money. I don't think it would do you any harm to remember that.
Dad came off his motorbike 2 hours after he was born. Fractured shoulder.
Hello, Matthew. Hi. Hello.
Rachel, can you, get some wipes, please?
I don't think you're in today.
Needs must.
Mark, arrange it.
Arrange what?
The overtime.
And can you get the cream as well, please?
I'm only asking. It must be hard for you,
Pardon?
letting Joe go.
Not a problem for you, is it?
I didn't mean any harm, Deja.
Oh, no. What did you mean?
Nothing.
I just don't see what you're getting so upset about.
What I am upset about, Miles, is that this hospital owes a debt of gratitude to my daughter, and I am the only one who seems to care about it.
Debt of gratitude?
She could have taken this place to the cleaners after she was attacked. Sued the pants of it.
That was Nurse Williams's decision.
Very fortunate one it was for you, too.
All right. You've made your point.
Chrissy's physical scars may have healed. What about the emotional ones?
For goodness sakes, Mark.
For goodness sake, what? Do we just sweep her trauma under the carpet, act like nothing happened? Thank the Lord we managed to save a couple of quid. Both you and I know that Chrissy is one of the best nurses in this hospital. But you won't even give her an interview for precisely that reason. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Mr. Jazz.
I wish they could just bottle it. That baby smell.
I think you ought to return the baby back to his parents.
It's like something you never want to lose. A bit like love. Isn't that right, Matthew?
Listen, Rachel, I don't care what your opinion is, okay?
What?
I know you all think I'm some kind of monster or something.
No. No, I don't think anything of the sort.
Isn't that what everyone's saying?
Nobody's saying anything.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Well, I'd thank you if you just stayed out of my business in future.
Well, perhaps you shouldn't have asked me to look after baby Joe.
Listen, if you hadn't have contacted my sister in the first place, I wouldn't be in this situation now, would I?
Are you saying it was my fault? Because it was Mark's idea and I don't see you yelling at him.
What's going on? I think it's time we took the baby back to his parents. What's that about? Nothing that need concern you, Nurse Williams. Hey, listen, I'm just trying to help. I'm sure you've got other important duties to attend to. Excuse me.
The latest stops, Mr. Jarvis is at the top.
Nicely done, Dr. Young. And well done on the ward today. You maintained both efficiency and pace. Not bad.
Thanks. Right, I'd better be getting on.
Aren't you going to have lunch?
I was thinking of grabbing a sandwich later.
Oh, I don't want you passing out on us.
No.
So, have lunch.
I was on the internet this morning and I saw the position for the Keller Fellowship advertised.
And?
And I was thinking of applying for it.
I see.
But of course I'll understand if you don't feel you can consider me.
The fellowship comes with a lot of extra challenges.
I appreciate that, Mr. Griffin.
And you feel that you're up to that level of responsibility?
Yeah, I do. But obviously you don't.
Well, to be honest, I'd say that you still have a fairly steep hill to climb. But let's see how the rest of the day goes.